Hello everyone. So I was taking a little break from competitive play, but I'm back and apparently a lot of players are spamming aggressive decks again, which pretty much try to end the game as fast as possible. In this video we'll feature a deck that pretty much counters those decks. It's the Braum Anivia deck. The one I'm playing is the Bruised by Gods, old version of the deck which runs Fury, not Avalanche. Both cards are useful depending on the circumstances. Avalanche is useful to clear the board faster or easier, and it's really good against another Anivia if you're trying to kill his Anivia. Fury is good if you're trying to save a unit, or if you're trying to be more aggressive, or if you're trying to end the game with the Fury. That also can be super useful. It also works really good with Braum. So let's hop into some games. I'm really close to Diamond, so without further ado, here we go. Alright, so 2 games away from Diamond, and again we queue up against a burn aggressive deck. I don't. That's not the usual burn aggro deck. This is a more of overwhelm ability. He relies more on the overwhelm ability to inflict more damage on us. And our hand is really bad right now. We don't have any units to play before the 6th turn, which is really bad. We do run 1-drop units in the deck. We have a 2-drop unit, which is the Sentry, but we didn't get anything off of that. We also have 3 drops, which we also didn't get. So I'm gonna be forced to Wild Feast to get a blocker, pretty much. I'm not really happy with this Wild Feast, but we need a blocker right now. Or I'll be taking, what, 5, 6, 7 damage. We block this. Still have nothing to play, I'm just gonna pass. I don't want to waste 4 mana. I'm gonna use the Grasp here. And if he has Transfusion, at least we force something out of him. Okay, he has Transfusion. That's unfortunate. If he didn't have Transfusion, it would have been good for us. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna Wild Feast it. It won't kill it, but I'll get a blocker and I can kill it next turn. We don't attack here. Okay, so I kind of want to go for the risky play. My current play is block the 4-1 and I'll take 2 damage from the thingy, from the disciple, but using Withering Wail and blocking the disciple, I'll be killing all his board. If he has Transfusion, he counters me, but he didn't, so we were lucky here, and now we're in the lead. Like, I'm currently winning, I think. You never know what can happen against aggro decks. Yeah, he managed to deal a lot of damage here. We're still at 15 though, which is really good. Drop Anivia here. If he doesn't drop a Disciple, we attack. Okay, he didn't drop a Disciple, he used Decimate, which dealt a lot of damage. We're down to 11. His Darius is still not leveled because he didn't drop me below 10. Once he plays Darius, our plan is to vengeance him. We also have Harsh Winds. I might actually use Harsh Winds here. I kinda wanna, yeah. I don't wanna drop below 10, below 11, and if I drop below 11, I want him to use a card to force me below 11, pretty much. Okay, he forced me below 11, but he used the card, so that's okay. I'll attack here, see what he does. We'll kill his pet thingy, because we don't really have an effective way to kill it next turn. I feel either I... Oh. Okay, it didn't proc, so that's really good for us. I could Runetation here and kill his whole board. My Anivia won't level, but didn't level yet, so it won't hatch next round. The best play is to play Braum. Braum can take the damage from the overwhelm, and I pretty much won't take any damage. And I can sacrifice Anivia for the 5-3. Yeah, like this. He didn't play Darius. If he played Darius, I would have immediately Runetationed. So we can play this now. We got the second Anivia. And now we open attack with everything. We also still have Withering Wail if we need healing. We also got our Fury. Fury can help us end the game here if we needed to. So let's see what he wants to do. Okay, he's using a burn card on my units, which is really good, but we can end the game here with a Fury. I don't think he has anything to stop this anymore. Okay, so we won the game. Like I said, this deck is really good against these kind of decks. You obviously won't win 100% of your games, but you will win a majority of them, and right now they are being spammed a lot. Alright, one game from Diamond, and again another one, but this one runs Harrowing. So this one is actually, I think this is harder to win, because he can end the game in just one round. Even if you have a lot of health, even if you're like above 10 HP, he can just drop a lot of units with the Harrowing and just open attack, especially if he gets his overwhelm units. My hand right now is beautiful. I like it. I'll keep it. I'm kinda not sure about the Withering Wail. Should have tossed it. I'll play this. We also got the Braum. Braum is awesome in these games. He can tank up some damage, he can kill units, and he'll give me a unit. So usually you wanna pass here. But right now I feel so confident. He can't use transfusion because he doesn't have another unit. I'm gonna attack. And I'll see what he does. Okay, he passed. So I kinda expected that. If he did block, I would have Vile Feast and killed his Disciple, which is really good for us. I'm not sure if I want to play Braum here. I could play Vile Feast and put a blocker since he didn't get the Overwhelm proc. The thing with this deck, it's really good, but it doesn't always get his Overwhelm. I'm gonna play Braum, but I'm gonna block the Braum with the Crimson and the 2-1 with the 5-3. This does mean I take 2 damage, but at least we get an extra unit. I mean, I was gonna take the 2 damage anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Vile Feast here, take this out. If you use transfusion, that's fine. We kind of force it here, so we'd be forcing it defensively than offensively. Okay, I didn't use it. So right now I'm in such a lead, I really fine with taking an extra damage if I'm capable of chipping in some damage to him. and I'll be dropping this to 2-1, so he can't play Demolitionist on it. Okay, this procced. This is annoying. I'll Wall Feast this and kill it. Or he could have Transfusion. But he didn't use it before. He would have used it. I'll draw for some cards. I'll draw for some cards and see what I can get. And see what he does.
Think hard, think strong.
I'm looking for more healing. I have the 3 drops that heal me. If we can get those, there's one. Okay.
I have my orders.
I'll Wall Feast this. So I don't take what damage. He could use Transfusion here. If you use Transfusion here, that's fine. We have Withering Wail next turn. Oh, okay. He used it. This is definitely alright. We forced him to use it defensively, which is fine by me. Because usually he would use it on the Crimson Disciple and then give it to the Challenger unit to deal more damage to us. Oh, this got overwhelmed. Do I have to sack the Braum? Or I'll play this guy. I'll heal myself up. I'm gonna take some damage here. Precious Pet. Maybe I should have Withered Whale. Nah, I think this play is better. So block here. Yes. I think this play is better. Pretty much we keep the Braum alive here and level him up, and we clear most of his board. He only has a Precious Pet alive. This is better than a Withering Wail. If I played Withering Wail, I would have killed 3 units, but I would have still taken a lot of damage. And one of his overwhelm units I think would have stayed alive, so this is a better line of play. Now we can just open attack, deal some damage, we get an extra unit on board. This is annoying. We can grasp it if he tries to use anything on it. Okay. Do I want to play anything here? Or do I pass? Thing is, I want to place a unit, but he might play the Demolitionist. He didn't, so that's unlucky. Okay, he played it now. That's actually really good. We grasp here. If he has Fury, that's totally fine. We kind of forced everything out of him. He has nothing in his hand anymore, and he doesn't. So right now we're at 16 health, he's at 11, and my board is stronger than his board. I don't know what his last card is. Oh, I forgot about Horoming. Can we survive this? He has a lot of overwhelm units. I might actually lose here. Yeah, it's 3 overwhelm units and the one that deals 2 damage to you. I'm gonna have to play a unit here. Can I block all of these? Oh shit. Okay, block here, block here, block here, and here, guys. But I don't survive like this. I'm gonna have to sack the Braum. I'd be at 3 health if I sack the Braum here. If I block here, it doesn't change. Like, Braum has to die here. There is no other way for me to win. I think this is better, even though I dropped to 2, but I'd be clearing his board. He only has a Draven left. So as long as he doesn't have another Horrorwing, I can win here. I have healing in my hand, so that's fine. And he has no cards in his hand, so he can't deal 2 damage to me. We'll pass. So we're gonna play Rekindler or Anivia. So playing Rekindler is nice, but I'd be at 4 mana. I won't be able to heal if he plays Decimate. If he plays, I won't be able to heal if he has Fury, not Fury, Fervor. Anivia, on the other hand, is a 6 mana drop, and I have enough mana to use Withering Wail if he does have what's it called, Fervor. My memory is so bad, I just keep forgetting words. Also, English is a second language, so I kinda struggle at times. Okay, drop the Demolitionist. We can't really stop this, but we can heal for 3 here, so we'll be at 3 HP. Anivia leveled here, we still have 3 healing. Okay, we still have 3 healing in case he plays a Decimate, but he played Darius and we can kill that with Vengeance, so it's pretty much a useless card. Next turn we go for the finish. I can finish it right next turn. Unless he has a Fervor, like he top decks a Fervor or something. This is GG. You'll have to use the Fervor on one of my units. Do I drop the Rekindler to make sure oh, I got a Fury actually, never mind. I can just Fury a unit if he has anything in his hand. And I win the game. Okay, and that's it. We got to Diamond. We are on the climb to Masters. I'm loving this deck. If you've watched my channel, you probably saw me play a couple of BBG's deck. The most popular one is Karma-Lux. I don't know, I like the decks he makes. I find them fun, and they're good on ladder. Sometimes I tweak a little bit. This time I didn't tweak anything. It's straight up the old version of his deck, and I love it. So, and it's really good in the current meta. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Take care and goodbye.